Danny Ketch Ghost Rider issue number 3 from Marvel Comics. So yeah, this is actually going to be a mini series. The next issue, issue number 4, is going to be the final issue, which is kind of a shame because this has been a really good run so far. I've been enjoying it. Then again, I absolutely love Ghost Rider, so but modern Ghost Rider has actually been pretty cool, surprisingly. I'm surprised to say anything coming out of Marvel currently has been any good. So yeah, we start off with Danny, and he's riding through Cypress Hills Cemetery. Every time I think of Cypress Hills, I always think of the rap band. And he's dragging with him Death Watch's men. He starts chugging them into the crypts, throwing them into trees. I don't know why this image makes me laugh. It just kind of reminds me of the little hanging monkeys toys, like the old school toys. But yeah, he grabs one of them. He's gonna kill him. He's like, I'm not gonna use my penance staring you. Instead, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna squeeze the life out of you, each one of you, until you tell me where to find Blackout and the girl. The girl being Stacey. And as he's choking the life out of one of these goons, Caretaker shows up behind him and whacks him in the back of the head with a shovel. And basically says, this is my cemetery. I'm the caretaker. You're not going to kill these men. I want you to power down. I want to see the kid, Danny. Meanwhile, he frees Death Watch's men and tells them to go. And basically says, hey, why don't you stop being evil, stop being Death Watch's men, and go make a life out, for yourself. Of course, Danny's pissed off because someone has taken Stacey, his love, and he figures that these guys are the only ones who are going to be able to know the whereabouts of where she's being held at. And now Caretaker just let them go. And of course, Caretaker's like, they don't have any clue about where Stacey is. And that's when Danny gets a call from Johnny. And Johnny tells him that Roxanne and his 2 kids have been kidnapped. So now both Johnny and Danny, the love of their lives, their family basically, have been taken. And they're going to have to band together to get them back. And then that's when we see the big bad evil, just a big giant blob of a man, or demon I should say. It is kind of creepy though, like what he does. Like he just kidnaps people and then he feasts on their emotions as well as their body. Like all of his maids and stuff are like missing parts of their body, whether it be arms, legs, whatever. But yeah, he wants to go and eat Roxanne and Stacey and them, but his henchman tells them like, hey, don't do that because we're keeping them as hostages for an even better meal to sate your appetite. That being Johnny and Danny. And so, we see Stacey in prison with Roxanne and the kids. And of course, Stacey's like, something about this doesn't make sense. Like, not only was I targeted by a Blackout, but Scarecrow are also targeted you. Like, both of them are serial killers and they have like a high body count. They just murder. So why are we still alive? Like, something about this doesn't make any sense to me. And that's when we see this city or this town in New York. It just gets covered in darkness, and Blackout and Scarecrow are kind of just running loose on this town, and they're raising up everybody's fear, and everyone's going crazy. They're attacking each other. Danny, the caretaker, show up in this area where they're about to be attacked by these humans when Johnny scares them away by shooting with his hellfire shotgun. And yeah, basically explains that something is affecting the people here. Everyone's going crazy with fear, and there's a dead body like right here in front of us. And the reason why like you haven't been able to unleash your Ghost Rider powers is because there hasn't been any evil technically done. Like there hasn't been any innocence being shedded by someone, like the blood of the innocents being shed by someone else. Like the person who's dead killed himself out of fear. The people who are like attacking, they're attacking themselves basically out of fear, or they're so filled with fear that them attacking others doesn't count. So yeah, Danny can't unleash his powers until he actually sees 2 people being lynched from a tree. Well, I guess they're not technically lynched because they're not being hanged by the neck. They're being hanged by the feet, but they're dead. And this is enough innocent blood to be spilled for Danny to unleash his spirit of vengeance powers. And so, yeah, he's the Ghost Rider. He takes Johnny into the town with him. Meanwhile, at this comic book shop, this group is trying to hide out from Scarecrow and Blackout when Scarecrow attacks, and he's about to kill the owner when a chain wraps around his neck, pulls him out, and then we get a showdown. We get Scarecrow going after Danny. Meanwhile, Blackout is trying to use this time to go after Johnny. And yeah, I'm going to kind of stop it there because I don't want to spoil everything. I do enjoy this. It's weird because maybe it's just because I went straight from Ghost Rider with Johnny to this, but the artwork seems to be a little bit weaker than the previous issue. I think maybe it's the same. I think maybe it's just because I just went from Ghost Rider to this issue, and Ghost Rider issue number 16 has better artwork, in my opinion. Not by much though. I mean, artwork here is still pretty decent. It's okay. It is kind of weird though to go from a Johnny focused series to a Danny focused series. I don't even know if I want to say a Danny focused series because Johnny has a lot of screen time in this too. But it is weird to see like a different Johnny, because here Johnny, this is like 90s Johnny. So we got the long hair, sunglasses, no spirit of vengeance power Johnny. Whereas in the current run, obviously he's a lot different. I will say that I've enjoyed this a lot. I am kind of sad to see it end though in the next issue, and I'm kind of wondering how they're going to end it in one issue, because at this point in time, Danny and even Johnny himself, like neither of them have come across the big bad. I don't think, have they come across the henchman? Maybe like once, but they didn't really fight him or anything like that. So it's just kind of like you're going to have the introduction to the new villains and the showdown and the conclusion all done in 20 pages. I'm kind of hoping that doesn't get rushed. Not only that, but then also you got to have like your fallout from the epic showdown. You got to have your epilogue and stuff. So it seems a little bit weird. I'm kind of wondering if Howard Mackey's going to be able to pull it off, but I guess we'll see. I mean, it is a different writer than Ghost Rider, and because anyone who's watched my Ghost Rider videos, you'll know that I have an issue with the writer in regards to the endings of arcs. He's very, very terrible, basically. Like, I love that series. Don't get me wrong. I love that series a lot. It's one of my favorite ongoing series at the moment, and I want to see more of it. But while the stories are good, the endings are always letdowns. Like, the endings of every arc that I've seen so far from that series has been kind of lame. It has been very anticlimactic. And I'm kind of fearing that might happen here. I'm hoping that's not the case. I guess why throw that out there when we haven't seen the issue yet? I guess we'll find out when it finally comes. This issue was good. I liked it. Could have wished for more action, but hey, it is what it is. Kind of sad to see it just end so quickly. Then again, since this is kind of like a spin-off tale of Ghost Rider Volume 3, it's kind of made me want to go check out and read Volume 3. I know I said I would, but I haven't yet. I've only read the first issue with Danny's appearance, which I did a video for that if anyone's interested in. And I actually really, really enjoy that issue. So maybe whenever I get some free time, I should go and actually read through that volume. But in regards to this, it's good. I liked it. I recommend it. Go check it out. You're a fan of Danny. You're a fan of Ghost Rider. You're just looking for something interesting to read. I recommend this. I do think you should go read the regular Ghost Rider run first. Not because you're going to miss anything or anything like that, but like if you can only choose one series to read. I don't know why, but let's just say you can. The Ghost Rider 2023 volume is good. It's better. I've enjoyed that run more than I have this short run. But I have enjoyed it. So anyways, I'm kind of rambling at this point. It was good. I liked it. Go check it out. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you next time. Take care. Later. So what did you guys think of that video? I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe. Hit that bell for a notification. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. And if you didn't enjoy the video, thank you for watching it this far. And I hope the next video is more to your liking. Feel free to check out the playlist that you guys see. And I hope to see you guys next time. Later.